Looks like we're live here at the stable.
Dano, good night for football.
Boys, it's going to quit raining. Looks like we're going to play a little bit. And trying to get situated in here. Me and Jess been practicing all day.
Going out live.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cascade Champion Touchdown Club is sponsoring a Highland Grill raffle. At halftime. Winner does not have to be present to win.
We're settling in here. Looks like about 6.5 minutes before kick.
Dan, cross county rival. You got to love this.
Boys, I'm telling you right now. I'm saying this. I know Cascade ain't. Boy, this echo is killing me. But listen to me. I don't care what the record is. Cascade's gonna play tonight. I look for a real football game.
Well, you think that the rainy conditions would help Cascade, the way they like to pound the ball. And Unionville's more wide open, so I guess we'll see. But where else would you rather be on Friday night than a high school football game? Man, I am surprised, Dan, at the number of players community has for that size school.
I totally agree, and we dressed somewhere around 60 kids. But the thing I'm most proud of tonight is that C on that helmet, boys. It's C on the helmet. Is that better?
Is that better? Yeah.
Guys, we're trying to figure this out as we go. Me and Jeff are used to being mistake-free, so it's kind of throwing us a little bit.
Yeah. We practiced this all day. Didn't even take lunch. So it's pretty important stuff.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'll just tell you, this is the truth. These schools respect each other. But I promise you, they don't like each other.
Yeah, that don't necessarily mean they like each other on the field.
No.
And let me say this. We have got some nice bleachers and some upgrades to this place that really does look nice. And press box, since I've been in it, is definitely updated.
Right. So, well, both schools have really stepped it up at their stadiums.
And Dan, am I right on this? Last year was the first time that community had beaten Cascade in football.
It was.
So I feel like Cascade is going to come out and fight with everything they've got.
And honestly, we may or may not have play action through an end zone up about 35 in the fourth.
That never happened. That would never happen.
So I'm just here to tell you that Cascade is marked this one down, and I really believe they're going to come out and play. I think it's going to be a ball game.
And we had a downpour earlier, but it has quit, and the stands are filling up. So it's going to be a good night for it.
We got anybody watching so far?
I don't know, but
got two.
We need to talk about our sponsors for tonight because we couldn't be doing this without them.
Absolutely.
First one up is Bookkeeping Plus. That's Miss Carla Ralston. She gave us all kinds of goodies. We don't know what they are, but Miss Carla, we appreciate it. And if you're in any tax trouble, go see Miss Carla. She'll get you out of it. Ernie Cook and Son Motors. I've never bought a bad vehicle from them. Tim and those guys do a good job. Ray's Body Shop, Ray Brown and Stacy, great people. Hey, you may not know this. I went to Jamaica with them one time, and that's the only people I can say that about. And then our tried and true Black and Blue Sports, Deborah.
Hey, that commercial she did was top shelf.
It was top shelf, and I wasn't going to bring this up, but she had more views than anything we've done. So
kind of hurt my feelings.
Kind of hurt our feelings a little bit. So we got the captains going to midfield.
And we want to say a big thank you to all these sponsors that we're able to do this, bring it to you tonight. And, boy, I can't wait. We're fixing to kick this thing off in just a few minutes. Coin toss coming. Vikings getting fired up over in the corner. Champions about to line up.
Football time, boys.
And if you can hear in the background, that would be the voice of the champion,
Kurt Parker. He has single-handedly put a kid in every class here for the last 7 years. So, Kurt, we love you. That's great.
Man.
So
Good thing. I mean, wouldn't you like that school supply list?
well, think about this. I mean, with Kurt's kids, they had to build a new high school because of what's coming. I mean, that's the truth.
Man.
So, and it's the longest coin toss I've ever seen.
Well, I seen it defer, but I wasn't paying attention enough to see who gets football.
All right, here we go. That's a lot of instructions.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, boys.
Vikings won the toss. And
They're going to receive.
Vikings want the football. By the way, number 3 right there is Landon Langley.
So he's back.
Man,
We didn't know if he was going to play.
I did not expect him to play.
If you remember, 2 weeks ago, got carried off in an ambulance.
And last week was in a neck brace. So I want to make sure somebody I'm going to text some of my Unionville people and make sure that's him.
These rules provide a fair competition among players. Spectate has no good sportsmanship, also by observing the rules of fair play. Each one of you customers take personal responsibility.
Here they come, boys.
High level of sportsmanship. At this time, if you'll please rise to your feet, remove your hat, join me for a prayer of invocation followed by the national anthem.
Okay, I just got a text. Landon got cleared today. He's cleared. Folks, if I'm stuttering or talking different, I got an echo in my head.
All the blessings you provided for us. Lord, I thank you for these schools, for the families and students that are represented. Lord, we pray that your hand would rest upon them tonight. Lord, we pray that all that has been done will be done for your glory and honor. And Lord, that you keep your hand of protection upon each one. We ask it all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Just an opening prayer now, the national anthem.
Okay,
It's football time, son.
Union was fired up on. Is Cascade's band not great?
Goodness.
Man, they
close.
can play.
So the Vikings are going to have the football first. Our other quarterback, I noticed he is hurt, so I would expect Xander Monroe, number 1, to take the snaps. Looks like Darius was out there in a poncho. Somebody had said he hurt his thumb or something, so we're down to 2 quarterback.
Darius heard it last week at Eagle.
I think so, and after somebody told me that, it made sense because he did not play in the second half.
Okay.
Cascade band's bringing the Notre Dame Fight on. Vikings come out to receive. Looks like Luke Merle will be back. And number 24, I believe that's Gochi.
Back eight returns for the community. Garrett Gochi, Logan McCool, and Luke Merle.
Luke Merle, number 4, is who I would say they don't want to kick it to here, Jeff. Not that Gochi can't hurt you, but Merle is tough. So here we go. Let's play some football. Onside kick, and they got it, boys. I'm telling you.
Cascade recovers.
I'm telling y'all right now.
Throw the records out, boy.
Hey, they're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink, and I don't blame them.
Nothing to lose, bud.
Jeff, you call their plays here?
I got you.
All right.
Colby Melson going to the huddle. Colby's a senior. Hurt last year. You want some good things for this young man.
Battle some injuries.
He has. Good kid, too.
I see Alan Guffey has joined us tonight. Good to see him out.
All right. Cascade breaks the huddle. Big J Hall lined up as a fullback.
Flea flicker.
A flea flicker right off the bat.
Oh, he got hit. Picked off by
picked
Merle.
off.
And he's gone, boys.
Got hit as he released the ball. Picked off by number 4.
Luke
Merrill
with the interception.
brings the ball back to the 35.
It just shows you again. I mean, they're bringing all they got tonight. So the Vikings will take over with Xander as quarterback, Monroe, and looks like C.J. Rivera will be the starting tailback. We should see Langley later on in the game. So we are 4 wide. Monroe back to pass. Scrambling. Looks like he throws it away. Incomplete.
Monroe's pass ball is incomplete. Continue on play by Bud Young.
Vikings have it 2nd 10 from their Cascades 35. Monroe again. Merrill goes, and it's a handoff to Merrill. We got a flag on the play. Merrill got a gain of 4. I'm guessing where that's a holding. No, illegal shift. So the Vikings are back up, and it'll be 2nd and 15. Well, we've had a lot of action to just be getting started. We've had an onside kick. We've had an interception.
Off a flea flicker.
That's right. So here we go again with Monroe. Monroe to C.J. Rivera. Breaks the first tackle. Gets a gain of about 5. Back to the original line of scrimmage, I would say. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Vikings. And I'll just tell you this. We're not punting. We got 2 downs to get this.
Yeah, there'll be no punting on this.
Or extra points or field goals. Big 64 out there. You see, that's big Chris Martin. There, that's Heath Watterson, our center. We've got a full house backfield. Oh, a little miscommunication. Monroe takes it for about a gain of 4. Bring up 3rd and long for the Vikings.
Busted play there, Dan.
Yeah. I mean, 3.
Nobody to hand off to. That's a bad feeling.
Yeah. Full house backfield, and you turn around, nobody's there.
A lot of blockers.
So it's 4th down for the Vikings. CJ in the backfield with Monroe. Drops back to pass. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
I didn't see a receiver. Did you see?
No, there's much better chance for Cascade to bring that one down.
Well, we got a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Champions.
So 10-16 left in the first, no score. Cascade comes out for their second possession.
I really expect to see a lot of Hall right here.
I would say we're going to pound it. I don't blame him for the flea flicker right off the bat.
Absolutely.
Pull out all stops.
Well, it's these two teams. I went there, and you win this one, it's like winning 5 games.
Yes, sir. Cascade comes to the line. Melson takes the snap. Little run and run. Hey, fighting for yardage. Gain of 6. Wendell Singleton.
That's a good little run for Singleton there. Gets him in second and short.
Second short. He ran the ball hard.
He did.
Looked like he's wrapped up. Broke a tackle. Pushed the line forward.
Second down, 2 yards to go.
Come back to the
Second
line.
down 2. Singleton again. Singleton running the ball hard. Carries it out to the 48.
1st and 10 Champions. And I'll
First
tell you,
down.
I don't know who that guard is right there, but they decided we're going to run right up his backside.
I wouldn't stop it.
No, I would not.
I'd have to make them stop me.
Number 50 and 59, I'll try to get their names, Sam Jones and Alex Allison. Big Alex.
Boys, I tell you, good job blocking right here. They're 40, 35.
Caught by Merrill.
The 33-yard line.
Boys, I'm going to tell you, that was Jay Hall on a block, and I mean, he cleaned it up.
Then
Between big
offensive line's getting a good push.
Well, you got
Especially
Big
on
Alex
this
got
right
push,
side.
and then here come the fullback and Big J Hall, and man, he opened it up. This is where the Vikings struggle. Teams that like to just run it. We have a timeout. Vikings. So, well,
I want to find out what's going on.
We want to thank our sponsors tonight, Bookkeeping Plus. Thank you, Miss Carla, and the gifts she brought us tonight. Ernie Cook and Sons Motors, sponsoring the show. Ray's Body Shop, and Black and Blue Sports. We appreciate y'all sponsoring tonight. Get them as mentioned as many times as we can. Yeah.
There's an echo. There's an echo that is in these headsets.
It's coming through.
Okay.
So if I talk like this, I'm good? All right.
I don't know. It reminds me of some of my kinfolks with voices in their head. I don't know.
Well,
Cascade back to the line. Set up in the eye again. I just found it.
Same place.
Same play. Here we go. Yes, sir.
Might got a hole there, but I don't think it was called. That's all right. That's Singleton again.
Singleton again.
The guard and tackle for Cascade there.
Carries the ball to the 14-yard line.
I think they found something, and I think they're going there again, Jeffrey.
But I would run it until they stop me. Nelson takes a snap.
No,
rolls out the other way, and that is good. That is good.
Oh, stiff arm.
Hey. Down to about the 3-yard line. Boys, that's what you get when you run that play about 4 or 5 times and get about 20 yards each time. They start looking at it.
First and goal.
First and goal.
I got to think 45 might touch it here.
I'll tell you right now, if he does, watch it. Watch the leg drive.
Right. No, back
Singleton again, and I'm
straight up
telling
the
you,
gut.
straight
Looks
up
like
the gut.
he's in.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Cascade.
Boys, they found something on this right side.
Boys, you cannot get off the bus.
No,
I think
expecting
you're
you
gonna
can win. That's exactly right.
And I promise you, Cascade is going to give all they got tonight. And it's already showing, Jeff. It's showing the first couple possessions.
Line up for the extra point.
What is that?
You don't see that much in Union.
No, I didn't. Is this legal?
You might want to borrow him. It's up, and it's good. Straight through. That's the Chumley kid. Great kid.
I want you to look at the difference of the teams coming off the field to tell you who came to play tonight. The Vikings better figure it out in a hurry.
I think Cascade is tired of hearing
You better believe
that they don't measure up.
You better believe it.
That was a good-looking drive, Dan. No mistakes. Just come out and just smash mouth football.
Hey, no third downs.
No.
Not even a third down.
No. And just 1 second down.
I wouldn't doubt something crazy on a kickoff.
Okay. So here we go. 7:55 left in the first quarter. Cascade up 7-0. Community's back to receive.
Looks like Merrill and Gochi again back to receive for the Vikings. Once again, I want to brag on those C's on the Vikings helmet tonight. No U University.
Hey,
no U's.
If they don't get playing, they may change it to a U at halftime.
Oh, boy. The extra point was illegal? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a legal play. I didn't know. All right. Kickoff.
Kickoff.
I think that front line's going to stay a while today. And they onside again and got it.
Got it again.
And they got
it again. Boys,
well, a little taste of their own medicine. They like the onside kick.
11. Seth Countess recover.
Hey, and if you don't think they ain't going to line up and pound it again.
Yeah, it's coming right back at you.
And that defense is going to trot back out there.
And look at the demeanor of
look
community.
at it.
Somebody better get a wake up.
Well, I would say the left side of that defensive line better figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a Singleton about the 4-hole.
That's where I'd go.
Right behind big Alex Allison would be my guess right here. And I'm all over it.
Here he goes again. He's gone.
We're trying to bounce at the 1 or 2.
Touchdown.
They called it a touchdown.
Got it inside that pylon.
Boys, let me tell you something. Alex Allison, number 50, is absolutely plowing the Vikings defensive line. And then you got Hall to come up and clean it up, and we got no chance.
Hey, he got to the outside. Singleton gets to the outside right there. He's got nobody. He finally just pushed out.
You would think if from the booth, I knew where they was going to run it.
I know what my next play would be.
Same as the last 40 of them.
Oh, bad snap.
And he throws it. Look at here.
Oh. He had a man wide open. He's getting a little pursuit.
Look how fired up Jake is in the boys. I'm telling you.
Hey, this is not the same team, boys, that we've seen before. 7:41 left in the first quarter. Cascade up 13-0. You think we see an onside?
Why wouldn't you?
I would. Same as that running play. I'm going to do it till they stop me.
Absolutely.
Do it to that other side.
Well, Vikings fans, if you're listening, we're down 13-0. And this game, honestly, has been dominated by Cascade. They have one turnover that they try to flea flicker, but still stopped us on our first drive, and we don't have an answer for them defensively at the moment.
Then I think this might be a case of high school players overlooking your competition a little bit.
Absolutely.
I think they get it straightened out here in a minute.
I mean, we still aren't lined up properly.
Still not lined up.
No, we're not ready.
And still running somebody on late for the kickoff. Kicks it deep.
And we're so far up, so that'll be
everybody scooted up.
Touchback.
Touched by. Hey, let me tell you something. This kicker is doing a job. Shay Chumley has been MVP right now, along with Singleton. 2 successful onside kicks, 1 successful extra point, and now he's kicked it in the end zone.
And nearly threw it in
for the 2-point. So.
Gotcha. All right, so the Vikings will try it again. We got Monroe. Looks like Monroe goes in motion. Handoff to Rivera, I believe. Maybe a yard. Or the rain.
The rain has set in.
That is Rivera in the backfield with Monroe. Merle again in motion. It's going to be Monroe, keeps it, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of probably 5. Third down upcoming.
Third down and 16.
Oh, did the Vikings get off the bus? Well, here we go again. Monroe, Rivera. We're 4 wide. Drops back. Throws it. And dropped back. Incomplete. And the Vikings have to punt. If we punt.
You got to punt here. Well, I mean, I know you don't have to punt, but with the lack of success you've had stopping them, I would think you would punt. So he's lined up for the punt.
So what's the time left, Jeff? You can see it better than I can.
6:41.
13-0 Cascade. Vikings back to punt. Gets off a pretty decent punt. It's going to be fielded clean.
Returns the ball to the 39.
Count us on the return. Cascade's coming back on the field, fired up, boys.
Oh, they think they're fixing to run it again.
Well, we're coming out with our hands on our hips.
Ball on the 39. We have played this game on this end of the field tonight.
I have. And I'm betting on the 4-hole again.
I'm coming to this wide side.
Absolutely. Somewhere around Allison. I'm going to say Singleton's going to touch it coming this way. No, we went Jay Hall for about 3 or 4. Hard yards. We've kind of been wondering when that was going to
happen. Down to the 35. Gain of 4. Bring up second down and 6.
Cascade's dictating the pace on top of that, Jeff. They're taking their time.
Yeah, I would run it.
To run.
I would run
this
clock.
Exactly what Jake said in his interview this week. He wants that clock to run, shorten this game up, and there's not nothing we can do about it. Handoff,
Singleton again.
Same hole. And boys, he's all over first down. Looks like he's about half a yard short.
Singleton again. 5 yard. Brings up 3rd and 1 from the 30.
I got to believe Jay Hall gets a touch right here.
Well, at this part of the field, you got 2 plays to get it, I would think.
Absolutely.
Melson under center.
Yep, Jay Hall.
Hard to stop that young man for.
That's going to be a bookkeeping plus first down for Cascade.
Gets the ball to 25. 10-6. Ball resting at the 25, Dan. Still 5 minutes left in this first quarter. And Community is around 7 offensive plays.
Wow. Wide side.
Wide side again.
Oh, they missed a hold there, but that's all right.
Ball down.
That's
to
Monroe
about
on the
17.
tackle. Zach Monroe, that's the quarterback's brother.
Singleton again.
Gain of
Gain of
5,
4.
6.
Second and 3 from the 18-yard line. Melson takes the snap. Singleton again. Down to about the 15. Going to be really close to a first down.
Little extracurricular.
Going to be 3rd and less than a yard.
That from both squads.
Third and less than a yard.
You might have watched that interview.
Yeah, they might have. I promise you this, they've come out ready to play.
You better believe it.
3rd and less than a yard. We have to figure Hall. He does indeed hand it to Hall. Doesn't get a lot, but he gets first down. Gain of 2. So, bookkeeping plus first down.
13-0 your score. Just after that, bookkeeping plus first down for the champions.
Ball on the rest on the 13. Got a new running back.
Number 5, A.J. Phillips.
A.J. Phillips.
Phillips with the carry.
Stacked up in the middle. I'm
It's
going
going
to
to bring
say
up second down.
didn't get much that time, Dan. Gain of 3. Second down, 7. Ball resting right outside the 10.
Once again, Cascade setting the pace, taking their time. Just looks like to me, Jeff, that the Vikings are lined up like they would defend a spread.
At some point, you're going to have to close this up.
Yeah, I mean your corners are basically just out there, and your gaps on defense are huge. Looks like a pass. No, it's a bootleg.
Bootleg.
Vikings have a chance of a loss here.
Back to the 15.
Big 67, Heath Watterson on the tackle.
Going to bring up 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you call something and you wish, you know what? I wish we'd have stayed what was doing.
You wish you'd have stayed.
Yeah. Now we're 3rd and 12. 422. 422 left in the first quarter. 122. I'm sorry. I can't see the scoreboard right now, guys. Handoff goes to AJ.
Jay Phillips. Gain of about 6. Brings up 4th and 7. He's going to set up for a field goal.
Chase Chumley to kick it. That ball's at the, what would you say, Jim? 12?
I'd say the ball's at the 12. He's lining up for a
88-yard field goal. According to that legal? Is that legal?
Here we go.
Figured at 29 here.
Snap's good. Holds good.
Kick is up.
And I'm going to tell you something.
And it is.
It is good.
No good.
No good. He's just outside the crossbar. He had plenty of leg.
Plenty of legs.
So the
I'm
champions
gonna tell you
are-
something. I just like the way Cascades came out and played. I like the way they're coaching. I like the way they're getting after it. And if the Vikings don't do something in a minute, Cascades going to run them out of here.
Well, they missed a good chance right there with the ball on the 12-yard line. 21 seconds left as Community takes over.
They're going to get a first down here this time.
That's a 20.
Once again, Monroe brings the Vikings to the line. Handoff. I can't tell. I bet that's Dabbs. That is. Zach Dabbs on the carry.
Gain of 5.
Is that going to be the last play, David? I can't see that.
Yes.
That's going to end the first quarter, more than likely. It is.
The end of the first.
And I'll tell you guys, at the end of one, that was a quarter absolutely dominated by the Cascade champions out here in Belleville. And the Vikings have a chance here to go down and kind of stop the bleeding. But, man, hats off to the coaching staff and Cascade and the way they prepared because they came to play.
Stewart's Creek, we just got word, has scored. Bad snap over Grayson Trammell's head at Shelbyville. And Stewart Creek takes it for a score. So 7-0 Stewart's Creek. Score of interest. Black and Blue Sports, full array of all of our schools in the county. I went in there the other day and T-shirts and caps for all the middle schools, all the high schools. They do a good job. Ray's Paint and Body, Ray Brown, Stacy Brown. We thank y'all for sponsoring us. Any of your dents, bang-ups, come see Ray. Ernie Cook and Son Motors. Those guys have been in business since I was a kid. And in Bookkeeping Plus, Miss Carla brought us all kinds of goodies.
All kinds of gifts for the tables. Here we are. We're about to go again, Jeff. Looks like Xander's back. Handoff goes to Rivera, maybe.
Damn, they're not getting much of anything in the middle.
That was
Brings
CJ
up
on the
3rd and
carry.
6.
Vikings going to be about 3rd and 6. And they are 0 for America on 3rd down tonight. Vikings drop back to pass. Chased, in trouble, sacked. Vikings were running 4 verticals on 3rd and 6.
Sacked. Brings up 4th and about 20.
$11:04 to go in the second quarter. 13-0 champions. Vikings set to punt. Count us back to receive.
Oh, a fake.
I don't know if it's a fake.
Yeah, I don't think it wasn't a design fake. They had somebody come right up the middle. He was fixing to get that blocked. He came clean up the middle. So now Cascade takes over again. Deep in the Vikings territory. Ball on the close to the 10-yard line. We'll call it the 11. Rob Garner's watching us.
We're live from the stable, Rob.
Critique us, Rob.
Help us.
Help us out, bud.
Looks like Singleton's back in.
Singleton's back. Melson takes the snap and gives it to Singleton. Singleton's still running. I'm telling you, hey.
Best I can
Touchdown, boys.
Touchdown, Cascade. And just like that, it's 19-0.
I don't know what they told Singleton, but whatever it is, I would have told him about 3 weeks ago.
I tell you what they told him. You're playing Unionville tonight.
Let's get up. But, you know, guys, they moved the ball on Watertown. And I'm telling you, Watertown is one of the best teams in their division,
Right.
in the state. And they moved the ball all over them. The rain is setting in. That's not going to be good for a run and shoot. Extra point's no good, so it's 19-0. 19-0.
Oh.
Didn't see this one coming just this now. I did ask you before we came out, I said, what do you see? And you said, it will be a lot different ball game than people think.
Absolutely. You got to believe Cascade would rather win this game than eat.
Yes, especially after last year. I mean, You're not going to lay down for them. I'm going on side again. 10:38 left in the first half. 19-0. Cascade. The rain in.
I'm telling you right now, if the Vikings don't wake up, we're going to have a running clock. Get out of here, boys. Well, so far, my hat is off to the coaching staff.
I think it's a great plan. Great game plan.
And we still can't get lined up.
We're not lined up. Kilmeade's not lined up on the kickoff yet.
Nope.
Chumley's back to kick. Again, kicks it deep. Again, nobody back there. And goes into the end zone. I'll tell you this.
We don't go get that.
Hey, if they don't go get it, I didn't think it was going to go in the end zone. And the up man just stood there for community. I'd go cover that ball up after if it didn't make it in the end zone. Yeah, it made it in the end zone. I saw him wave his arm. 10:38 left in the first half. 19-0, and community is back on offense on the 20.
Here comes Monroe. Handoff. I can't make out the number. 22. Alex Smith on the carry. Boys, I don't know if y'all can tell on this camera at home, but it is coming. A good rain here in Bell Buckle. Full house backfield. Last time we turned around, nobody was there.
This defense for Cascade.
We got a player down
Is
for
attacking.
Cascade. Looks like he's getting up.
Getting up.
Smith again with the carry for the Vikings.
She got a 3rd and 5.
Once again, Vikings 0 for the nation on 3rd down
Needs to
tonight.
pick up a first down, Dano.
I mean, that'd be a start. Full house again. We're dropping back. Pass to Gochi. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be tough to throw it in this weather. And
I don't know. This is what I don't understand. You need 5 yards. You need a first down right here. And you throw a 25-yard pass or attempt to throw a 25-yard pass. And in this weather, it's just hard to do.
I mean, the last 3rd down we were in, we ran 4 verticals, and now we're going for this on 4th down. Are we trying to draw them? I'm in a little bit of shock here. Timeout, Vikings. I'd like to go in the locker room with them, I can tell you that.
Dan, I don't know if a 30-yard passes down the field are going to work tonight in this weather.
No, not the way Cascade. They're jumping around. They're playing. They're playing tonight, boys.
Yep, they've got pressure on him every play.
Cascade touchdown play to have a drawing for a Holland grill.
Shelbyville kicked the field goal. 7-3 Stewart's Creek.
We got 9:32 to go here in the first half. Vikings trailing 19-0. Cascade has completely dominated this football game. And the Vikings come out fourth down, and they're not punting, Jeff.
They better hope they get it.
Well, that'd be something different. Goodness.
Snap.
Run it.
Gonna run the ball. Did not get
it. Turnover on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Gonna be a yard short. Big stand right there. Yes, sir. Cascade gets the ball on the 29-yard line. 9:23 left in the half. And 19-0 Community. I just got a text on another score. Webb, our other Bedford County team, they're back to playing 8-on-8 this week, and they're winning 7-0 against Life Christian Academy. So, and that's after one quarter. So Melson brings the champions back to the line.
You know, a name I hadn't called all night for the Vikings is 52, Bo Smith, and they've run away from him all night. And, you know, even on that decent of a play, that's, according to the referee, that's about 7 or 8 yards.
I think it was
Holding
Cascade.
That's the first flag tonight on either team.
On either team.
Of course, we ain't had the ball long enough to have a holding call. And I told you tonight at supper, I said if Cascade is smart, they'll run away from Smith.
And they've done
Smith
that.
is our linebacker right here, 52, and they have stayed clear of him. And, boy, again, just a good job scouting, good job coaching.
Shelbyville has scored up 10-7 against Stewart's Creek. First down about 22. Runs the ball again.
Boys, that offensive line is getting
They are moving. They're getting a push every play.
Big Allison, I'm sorry, number 70, Austin Prince.
Going to bring up second down and
16, I'd
17,
say.
16.
But you can't brag on those big hogs on offensive line enough. Trying to make sure I name them all. But Prince and Allison have really been cleaning it up.
And Dan, everybody that Community has on defense is within 7 or 8 yards of the line, and I understand why. But if you could slip somebody out and get behind them just a little bit.
Yep. Play action, throws it.
Like that. Oh.
Well, Luke Merle's an athlete, didn't bite on it. Now we're 3rd and long. The Vikings better make something happen here. 8:14 remaining, 19-0 Cascade. 3rd and long coming up for the champions. I look for Smith to make a play. Looks like they've moved him to. No, he come back over here. I thought maybe they were moving him to middle linebacker. They're going to run away from him, I would imagine. No, they come this way. Fumble
on the ball.
Vikings have it, and that might be the break they needed to get something going.
Okay, never had the handoff.
No.
So Community will take over. First
You gotta
and 10
believe.
from the 38. So that's a black and blue turnover.
Can't brag enough on that commercial, Deborah. Appreciate you making those shirts for this game.
Former Eaglet.
Guarantee you could play, too. So CJ's back in the tailback position. Merrill in the slot. Monroe quarterback. Merrill in motion. We got a reverse.
Oh, me.
We ran that play 4 times against Eagleville, 2 touchdowns, and I think Cascade saw the tape.
Cascade met in the backfield. Community's backfield.
That was a Merle to Dabbs reverse that went nowhere.
So now
CJ in the backfield again.
Second down and close to 20.
We got trips to the right. We're going to throw it.
He better get rid of it.
There's a first down. No!
Nice defensive play. They left number 4. And that ball hung up too long.
So now we're third down and
Third
long.
down and 20. Dan, they need to do something with this turnover before halftime. 7:25 left before the half.
And 0. Count them, ladies and gentlemen. 0 first downs for the Vikings so far. In a game dominated so far by the orange and black. Monroe back to pass again. Under pressure.
Set up a
screen. Out to CJ. CJ's going to pick it up. No. Nice open field.
About 5 yards short.
Shumbley makes a great tackle. That'll set up Vikings about 4th and 6.
Is that C.J. Rivera?
That was Rivera.
Brings up 4th and about 6. From the 43.
Can the Vikings pick up a first down? Gochi on the carry. He does.
He does.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's an Ernie Cookin Son Motors first down. Might not say it again tonight, but we got a first down, Vikings.
Moves the ball to the 46.
That's a good run by Gochi. Now the Vikings want to hurry up and let's go. Coaches Cascade over here is getting a little upset. Well, they have coached a ball game, I can tell you that. CJ in the backfield with Monroe. Handoff Rivera.
Up the middle.
He's going to get about 3 to 4 yards. This isn't the pace we like to play, Jeff. And it's amazing how a team can lull another one to dictate the speed of the game. And that's exactly what they've done. It looks like Smith now in the backfield. Handoff will go to Ellick. Ellick cuts it up. And he's going to be about 2 yards short. 3. 6:18 remaining. 19-0 Cascade. Vikings driving. 3rd and a long 2 coming up for the Vikings. Merle in motion. Handoff goes Merle. He's dangerous. If he gets the corner, he's dangerous. And he's dragged down from behind. Cole Smith. And, guys, I'm going to tell you, not many people can catch Luke from behind. No flags.
He definitely saved a big run.
I don't know what the discussion here is with officials.
Big play right here, Dan. 4th and 4.
Smith's going to be in the backfield. Looks like we're going to go 4 wide. I am looking for somebody to come in motion. Look here, nobody's guarding Gochi at the point.
Well, another busted play. And it worked out.
Both teams weren't lined up correctly. Goetze was standing here with nobody. And Monroe wants to get up and give a first down signal. Oh, boy. That's going to be a raised body shot first down for the Vikings. That was just a weird play,
That was a busted play.
Neither team was lined up.
He went to hand it off, and the man wasn't there.
Smith still in the backfield.
Oh, he can't get a grip on the ball.
Pass was intended for Merle on kind of a
448.
outside screen, incomplete.
.448 left and a half.
And I believe we got the ball first, lost it on an onside kick. So Cascade's going to get it
Cascade's going to get it right back.
Vikings must do something here. Look to throw again. Monroe tucks it. He's a big kid.
That has been their best offense, Dan, so far, by far.
No doubt.
Going to bring up third and about 5.
Monroe with a good run. I think we were trying to throw that one outside, too. Looks like Smith still in the backfield. That's Dabbs going in motion. He's a nutback right here. We're just going to run it again with Xander. He's going to be close. About 2 yards short. Jeff, I think they heard you. That's the best offense we can run.
3:59 left in the first half.
Fourth and a long yard, I would say, upcoming for the Vikings.
You don't get fancy here. You don't get fancy here, boys.
You're down to 3:44 to go. You got to score here, in my opinion. Oh, we're going to go outside and get blown up. Well, that was Zach Monroe in the carry, and Jeff, I don't get it.
I don't either.
That's a turnover on downs. Cascade's going to take it, and I'll tell you something. They'd love to score, but more than that, I think they'd just love to run this half out.
I think if
I wish you'd look at the difference in the teams.
Yeah, a lot of walking on the old community side. I would say if Cascade could run about 3 minutes of this off, they'll be tickled to death.
Tickled to death is right.
Melson brings him to the line, 24-yard line.
I'm going to say they're going to go away from Bo again.
I would.
Come right at his side. They need to go back to that other side, Jeff. They had a lot of success.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Allison.
And the other side is the wide side of the field, the way it's lined up right here.
Right.
Right at 3 minutes left, 3:09. Gain of about 2. Second down and 8. They're not in any hurry.
And I can't blame them.
Hey, it's a great game plan. Same thing you did last week at Watertown. It's smart.
We've got a whistle. He waited that back, Judge. Almost.
Hey.
Jay Hall.
He gave the ball to the up back.
Run over. Grown man, Jay Hall.
Damn, they let him block, and then all of a sudden that quick handoff to the up back, and he is a load.
It's absolutely deadly. Boy, I like this if I'm them.
218, 217.
Somewhere, you got to think Jay's going to take a shot, but I think he's pretty content right now.
I'm just running the football.
Singleton not in. Waiting on that back judge to give the signal that you got 5 seconds left. Now we'll snap it. Up back again.
Telling you, he's a load, boys. He's clicking them off about 12 at a time. Brings the ball to the 49. Community. 140.
Cascade in no hurry whatsoever.
I would do exactly what he's doing. You're not going to throw the ball deep tonight. Haven't with any success either side. Nice block. He's gone.
He might be gone. No, Merle.
I'll tell you what. He's not going down easy. And then he gets out of bounds. Carries the ball to about the 27.
And the Vikings walk to the line.
Minute 13 left. And Cascade's got all 3 timeouts. I dare say Cascade would not change anything about this first half.
Bo Smith
by
just
far the
went
best.
out. I wouldn't doubt if you don't see Hall again here. Yep, back to Hall. Stood up that time.
He got met in the backfield, but you're not going to bring him down with one man.
No.
So he gets met in the backfield and gets a gain of 5.
We're down to seconds now.
56 seconds.
Cascade still in no hurry.
Now's probably when I would speed it up a little. Okay, first time out. Guys, if they score here,
Oh, it's difficult. It's
All right.
difficult as it could be.
let's run over these sponsors one more time. Bookkeeping Plus, Miss Carla Ralston, Ernie Cook and Son Motors, Ray's Paint and Body Shop, does great work. Black and Blue Sports. I told Deborah I needed a medium shirt, and she laughed me out of the store. So somebody want to know who scored for Cascade. Singleton scored twice, and Hall scored once, did he?
Cascade comes out. I guess they'll hurry up a little here, but they got 2 timeouts, Jeff, so don't have to just be crazy.
Shelbyville down 14-10 to Stewart's Creek. We knew it was going to be a battle. Melson brings him to the line. Under center again.
Play action. Got a man. Intercepted. Looks like Cascade player had it, juggled it. The Vikings took it. So that'll bring it out to the 20. 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Community trailing 19-0. What was his number? I didn't even see it.
Oh, I got a PV on my wall.
Behind that speaker, I'm looking. I can find out for you. Somebody who's watching, will you tell me what number the player was that just picked that off? I want to give him a shout out. Monroe with a handoff. 59, Big Sam Jones.
Sam Jones is having a game.
The entire defense for Cascade is flying around. 21 seconds left.
Second down about 6, 18, 17, 16. No hurry here.
Handoff to Dabbs. Got a block. It's a good run.
Time expired.
He dropped the football. That's going to be the half. And at halftime, Jeff, Cascade leading 19-0.
And Dan, it's not a fluke. I mean, they have outplayed Community.
I believe with all I got that they came out a little bit more ready to play than we did.
You know, they came out nothing to lose. They onside kick, the opening kickoff.
Right.
Recover, immediately score. Then we've got, they line up again, and they onside kick again.
Right.
Get it, go down and score. And then the other two times, they have kicked off into the end zone, which is a weapon.
It is.
In high school football. You got to drive the ball 80. You know, it looks like this rain has taken Community out of a lot of what they like to do, slowed them down. And I think that's what the Cascade coaches were talking about.
Well, another thing, Jeff, every time he drops back, he's running for his life. So,
oh, yeah, it's got some stats.
Man, our
Here we
guy
go.
up here,
Here we go.
Mr. Edmondson himself.
Some
gave us
bookkeeping
stats.
plus stats. Here we go. So, again, we got the score 19-0 Cascade. We go first downs, Cascade 12, Community 11. Rushing yards, and this is the big difference. Cascade 25 rushes, 189 yards. Community 21 rushes, 49 yards. So average yards picks for Cascade, 2.3 for Community. Passes, completions, attempts. So Cascade is 0 for 3 with 2 picks. One of them, his arm got hit in the backfield. It wasn't really his fault. Community is 1 of 8 passing. It's just not a good night for that. So total plays, 28 for Cascade for 189 yards, 30 plays for Community for 62 yards. Cascade has turned the ball over 3 times, 2 picks and a fumble. Third down conversions, 2 for 4.
Are we off?
back on live? We're back?
Be heard live stream while the speakers are playing music. But right now, we're setting for a kickoff. We want to remind you guys that tonight at 10:15, Jeff, Luke, and I will be live for our usual Friday, and we're off again.
We'll be good.
We're back here. Ladies and gentlemen, the music has calmed down. And Carol, to answer your question, what the Vikings must do is I think the changes have to come defensively. I think they're going to have to put 10 in the box, dare them to throw, and get off the field. But I can tell you right now, Cascade wants it and we don't. That's what I see so far, and I don't know if you can get a heart transplant at halftime or not, but I hope we tried it. Vikings got to come out to play. Cascade definitely came out ready to play in the first half and absolutely dominated the first half. And let's see if it's changed any. Want to hit our sponsors again. Thank you again so much, Bookkeeping Plus, Ernie Cook and Sons Motors, Ray's Body Shop, and Black and Blue Sports. This night is brought to you by those sponsors, and Jeff and I are having a ball. But we're going to see if the Vikings are going to come out and put up a fight here in the second half.
And Dan, I need to clear up something. The Singleton kid scored all 3 touchdowns for Cascade. I think I slided him on that one, and I certainly don't want to do that the way he's running the ball tonight.
He's ran the ball hard, no doubt. Vikings set to kick this second half off to Cascade. Looks like Singleton's back to receive for the champions.
Look at this lineup for Cascade.
You think they're expecting something here?
10 men with them. There you go.
Vikings kick it to an empty spot. That's going to roll in the end. No. Yes, it will.
Okay. Man.
Touchback. And Cascade like to make the mistake that Community did earlier. And you can't blame Singleton there. It's kind of sitting just outside the end zone, rolls in. So, Jeff, now we're going to see what kind of adjustments are made. I don't think Cascade changes a thing.
I promise you, I would run this clock as much as I could, and I would lean running backs, and that's my game plan second half.
I totally agree. Let's see if the Vikings do indeed put 10 in the box and just commit to the run.
That's exactly what I do. Merle's fast enough to get back.
I don't think Cascade's completed a pass. We've only completed 1. 9 on the line of scrimmage. 8, I'm sorry. Up back to Hall. Vikings a little bit ready for it. Let's see if the Vikings can come out fired up like Cascade did in the first half. An excellent job by Cascade's coaching staff this week.
Hall gets a gain of 2.
By the way, 1 flag in the first half. That's all we had. It's a holding call on Cascade.
Melson brings him to the line.
Vikings indeed are putting 9 in the box for sure. A couple of safeties. Singleton out wide.
Makes 1 cut.
It's going to be about for a first down.
A little short.
No, maybe not. I was looking at that ref on the other side.
About a yard. Long yard short.
3rd and a short 1, or we call that a J. Hall 1.
Melson brings him to the line. Again, no hurry.
I think the Vikings have to sell out for Hall.
Got to sell out to Hall.
It doesn't. It goes to Singleton.
It goes Singleton, and Singleton gets the first down. That's all he gets, but that's all he needed.
Big 74, Cade Crick, clearing a hole that time. First down, Cascade, I believe.
Yep, ball 31. Then they're going to stand out of huddle as long as they can.
I mean, what a perfect way to start. They probably took off what time left?
Well, you're already down to 10 minutes.
So 2 minutes
and
to get a first down.
You got a first down. Community can't score if they don't get the ball back.
That's exactly right. Vikings are sold out again for the run. Now those 10 are in the box. Make it 11, Jeff.
If they could.
I love this. Look, they're waiting on that back judge to tell them.
Yes, sir.
5 seconds to go on the play clock.
Hey, 9.5
in the
minutes.
box for the Vikings. Handoff, Singleton, and he's still getting 3 or 4. With 11 Vikings in the box. Again, he runs off Allison's side, who has been doing a great job getting a push. Big 70 there, Austin Prince.
He gets about 5 and 4.5. And they've got 10 guys in the box. I do know this. With that many men close, if you can get around that corner over there, it's going to be hard to catch Singleton. And at some point, that's coming.
Second and a long 5. Again, I formation. 8 on the line. Ten in the box for the Vikings. Handoff again, caught in the backfield. Tried to get a fumble instead of the tackle. Finally brought down by number 6, Monroe. And Smith in on the tackle. Not much there, Jeff.
No. 2nd and 5 might be Hall's down for me.
Now you're 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Again, we're going to get another 30 seconds off the clock.
You're talking about working a game plan. We're down to 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
And again, I think wherever Bo Smith lines up, they're going to run the other way. Once again, waiting on that back judge to lift his hand to let him know that there's 5 seconds left on the play
Nelson's
clock.
done a good job of that.
He hasn't started his count. He has now. Nelson will take a snap. Whitaker to the outside, and he's blown up in the backfield. Number 22, Alex Smith, guessed right. Now we're 4th down, and they're going to punt. But, Jeff, not a bad drive.
Well,
what did it take, 5 minutes?
Take right at 5 minutes off by the time the punt comes.
I mean, exactly. Now, I will say this about Cascade. They better
You can't go through. That's right. That's right.
Don't play not to lose, because I will say this about Community. They can score quickly when they get things going.
I'll say this about that defensive stand. That's the best effort we've seen all night.
Absolutely. And this ball right here, is that a fake? No, it's a rugby style.
Rugby style.
It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to end up being past midfield, I would think.
Hey.
You don't want to kick that ball to Merle.
No. And he hit those new bleachers and came right back. So thank you, Bedford County, for getting those in.
Are you kidding?
Things are nice.
Nice.
I was here one time when a guy fell through these on this side. All you could see was his head over the bleachers.
Wow.
So I think it was probably time.
We was looking forward to bringing you the Cascade band tonight, but with the weather, they didn't march. Their band over here, no kidding, is outstanding.
Community comes to the line. Ball at the 46.
Merle in motion. Ball goes to him. Got a block. If he gets in the open field, he can turn it on. There he goes. Biggest play of the night, I would say, for the Vikings, wouldn't you, Jeff?
Yes,
That's a Black and Blue Sports first down for the Vikings.
About a 24-yard run.
Now the Vikings want to go fast, get in kind of comfortable what they like to do. Smith in the backfield with Monroe. Got 2 wide. Logan McCool tried to get to the corner, couldn't get there. Blown up in the backfield, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 11 down.
Logan McCool on the carry.
Carol, I 100% agree with what you say. Monroe to pass, nearly picked.
Oh, it was nearly picked. He was there.
3rd and 10 upcoming for the Vikings.
Got to get a little air under that ball.
I'm not sure Merle knew it was coming. He didn't really run a crisp route, that's for sure.
3rd and 11 Community as good a field position as they had all night.
You got
You would
2
think they'd
plays to
need
get
to
it.
capitalize. You're down to 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Still down 19-0.
Smith in the backfield.
He completes.
Easy. Everybody get up. Easy. That pass complete to Dabbs. Monroe on the throw. It's going to bring up 4th and short. Probably less than a
Less
yard.
than a yard. Oh, yeah.
And this is why I hate the shotgun. We've got a yard to go. We're going to line up 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A bad snap. And he just falls on it. Turnover on downs. Again, another reason to hate the shotgun.
I do not understand it. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and Cascade up 19-0 over Community, and Cascade takes the ball over.
My.
I don't like the shotgun on 4th down or 3rd down and 1. I don't understand going 6 yards and then having to go 7 yards for a 1st down. I just don't get it.
And then
Shelbyville does the same thing.
And then a chance at a bad snap, just like we saw. So now we're going to go a long drive. They want to hurry up and get this first play in to get that clock started. Try to go end around. Vikings again there. Vikings did come to play, it looks, in the second half defensively. Trying to get that number, big 67 for the Vikings. Heath Watterson on the tackle for the Vikings. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 upcoming for the champions.
Dan, there's no doubt Community is sold out for the run, but at some point you're going to start putting some points on the board.
Absolutely.
Little success that last drive for them, throwing the ball more than it has been.
Little mix up there. Jay Hall on the carry. Gain of probably 2, 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the champions. Again, 19-0 Cascade is the score. 4.5 minutes to go. 3rd quarter.
I'm telling you, the way they're selling out to the run.
Oh, you know Jake wants
well,
to
I just think
here.
I think if Melson pulls the ball and can get to that corner.
Some
because right now
fans are yelling, "Let's go and hurry up." That's the last
no.
thing
You
they
don't
want to do.
You don't want to hurry.
That is the last thing they want to do right now.
Scoring for them is not nearly as important as 1st downs right here.
And look, the Vikings going to have trouble getting somebody off. I think he's going to get there in time. Vikings have backed up some, still with 8 in the box. That was a quick hitter. No, it is the pull you were talking about. Ran down from behind. A great job by Zach Dabbs. It's going to bring up 4th down. Did he go out of bounds?
Yes, he
Doesn't matter. Clock still runs once that ball is set.
3:34.
3.5 minutes to go. 19-0 Cascade. 4th down upcoming. And I would expect that Merle will not get a chance to return this punt. I don't know if we don't bring pressure. No, he's going to straight punt it this time. And Merle might get a chance. That could be a
Makes
spot
the first man miss.
need. Pretty good coverage by Cascade.
Gets the ball to the 43-yard line.
Well, Jeff, we got to do it sometime. Community has to do something this possession.
Well, I would think you would not want to go into that 4th quarter down 19-0. I mean, 1 scorer and you're back in it.
Well, you put a little pressure on them. But right now, Cascade's loving this pace. Smith back in. I'm not sure if CJ was banged up in the first half. Handoff McCool.
Boy.
They tried that play before, blown up by number 1, Ethan Calvert. That's a big raised body shot. Tackle for loss. I think I would erase that one from the book. That's twice we've run it this quarter. Again, Monroe brings it to the line, drops back, looks down his receiver. I think he can run a little bit here. Now he's going to throw it over to Merle, and it is incomplete. Broken up by Seth Countess. Third down. I think he'd have been better off to take off running right
I
there.
do too, Dan. Everywhere Merle goes on the route, he's covered up by 2 people.
Absolutely.
And we're trying to, community's trying to float the ball.
3rd and 11. Cascade getting a little fired up. Can't blame them. Their team's coming
Big
to
play.
tonight. Drop
Drops
back,
down.
plenty of time. Throws it deep. I'm not sure how much you got on it. That's Merle. Incomplete. That was thrown to McCool, excuse me, not Merle. Now we're 4th and 11. Gochi comes near side. One of the favorite receivers of Monroe. McCool goes in motion. Handoff on 4th and 11, and he won't get it.
Well short. Oh, penalty flag, a little extra.
That's definitely on us. From what I could tell, Smith kicked his way out from under the pile. I'm going to say that's a personal foul against Community.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Unsportsmanlike.
Frustrations. Personal foul on 22. Smith kicking underneath.
Marking the wrong way. Sorry about
Cascade up 19-0. 3:02 to go in the 3rd quarter.
and going to move the ball down to the 32-yard line, and you cannot have that kind of penalty on a dead ball. You've already turned the ball over on possession. But we have not seen a lot of the extracurricular tonight, like you sometimes
that's the second
see.
penalty tonight in the entire game. 1 holding on Cascade, 1 personal foul, dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Up back.
Jay Hall on the carry. Pretty good job of the Vikings.
They've done a good job in the second half on
I
defense.
think Cascade has 1 first down the second half, but yet has
you're
the
down,
ball
and
in
you're
our
down.
territory.
And you're down to 1 minute and 54 seconds in the 3rd quarter. It couldn't have been a better script for Cascade for this 3rd quarter.
If Jake could have wrote a script to this 3rd quarter,
No,
this
this
has been
is
perfect.
it. Like I say, he doesn't need points if Community doesn't get some.
He does not need to turn the ball over here. He doesn't need to give Community any more possessions, even though they have yet to score. I just love 8 men on the line of scrimmage, Jeff. Foot to foot, here we come.
And you know we're coming.
Yeah, they're not throwing this ball. 3rd and about 6 upcoming, I would say. And this is, I would say, 4 down territory, even a punt. Again, Melson slowly walks over to the coach to get the signal. He'll slowly walk back.
Less than a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
They'll wait till the back judge lets them know that the play clock is about gone, and they'll snap it again. So about every 2 plays, you're getting 1.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
3rd down and 6 upcoming. I think Jay Hall gets it here. Melson waiting on the back judge. No, it goes to Singleton. Bo Smith. There he is.
Community.
4th and maybe 3. Jake's all fired up. Is that going to be the end of
That's
the quarter?
going to be the end of the third.
It sure is. The end of 3. Scores the same. Cascade 19. Community 0. To answer your question, Paul Moffitt, we will absolutely show basketball. We're going to do basketball. We want to do baseball, cross country, hockey,
Pole vaulting.
whatever. Our sponsors tonight, once again, Bookkeeping Plus, Ernie Cook and Son Motors, Ray's Body Shop, and Black and Blue Sports. If you're just tuning in, 19-0 is the score after 3.
Cascade. 19-0.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a 4th down and 3 for Cascade.
Fourth and a long 2, we'll call it.
Melson brings them to the line.
Oh, he's hit.
Not going to
I
get
don't
it.
think he got there. I'm not sure there why Jay Hall don't get the touch, but I'm not coaching. It's going to be 1st down Vikings. Just seconds into the 4th quarter.
Another thing I'm not sure, Cascade went away from running the ball to the right side where they were having great success. And the last 2 times, a 3rd down and a 4th down, you go the other way and don't get close.
Running it back towards Bo Smith at that point. Handoff. Fumble. Smith. I can't tell if that's Smith. 20. Could have been Gochi. I'm not real sure. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Cascade. And here we go again for another 3 or 4 minutes.
Ball on the 29-yard line. 11:47. We'll see what's left after this drive. Cascade has cut down on their fumbles on their side. That's what's been killing them a lot this year. Be fine.
19-0, Cascade leading Community. Handoff again, Whitaker. He gets some yardage this time. Brought down by Villamar Rodriguez. Second about 6 upcoming.
Singleton kid has run the ball hard.
He has run. And I can't say enough about the Allison kid. And that offensive line's got a good push all night.
Yes.
Big Prince has done a good job. Hall, of course, is going to come up there and clean it up. Vikings are sold out for the run. Nelson once again waiting on that play clock to get every inch of it. Back judge lifts his hand. Count begins. Fumble. Vikings are going to have it.
I jinxed them.
Jaden Moody on the recovery for the Vikings. But, Jeff, it doesn't matter if you don't do anything with it.
Yes, they just don't look like themselves as far as Community's offense. I don't know.
Well,
they've always been able to move the football.
I mean, even against corners.
Right.
They moved the football 20-20. Now, I know this weather's had something to do with it, but I'm going to give Cascade credit.
Yes, sir.
For being well prepared. I think you got to get the ball in Murrow's hands. And we got to go in a hurry.
And the one thing I think the weather's done, I don't think Cascade fears that pass like they would on a normal night. I don't think you have to.
That was Smith on the carry, gain of about 4. Second down. Xander Monroe bringing the Vikings to the line. Mishandled snap.
Just has to follow the ball down.
Third down coming up.
There have not been many third and shorts for them, I'll say that. Now you're going to have 3rd and 15.
If it could go wrong tonight, it has.
It has. That's exactly right. It's been the perfect storm for them.
Murray lined up in the slot. He's in trouble and sacked.
Sacked him.
Cade Crick, his daddy was a Viking. It's 4th and Wartrace coming up.
Look how they're walking back to the line, Dan. Look, no sense of urgency.
I see it. I see what you're seeing. Drops back to pass. Merle on the wheel. That's way off the mark. Picked off by Countess. He's trying to get the football. Forward progress finally stopped. Countess with a few words. Interception. Cascade will take over. 8:58 to go. 19-0. Cascade. Guys, I don't have to say it again if you just look at the body language.
Yeah.
Of what we're seeing up here from the booth.
And then it's pretty much been that from the first kickoff. I mean,
all night. You know, it's like Mike Tyson said. Everybody's got a plan till you get hit in the mouth. Be sure to join us tonight at 10:15. Our live show. We'll discuss this game and the Shelbyville game, amongst other topics. Jay Hall, the run. You know, they've done a decent job of Hall the second half. Nice tackle there by Haven Hugler of the Vikings.
Community's played well on defense in the second half.
Absolutely.
They just can't get anything going on offense. Second down, about 8. Clock continues to roll. 8:33.
Melson
left in the game.
Strolls out. Melson's doing a good job tonight of just
he absolutely has controlled
game.
This game. That's exactly right.
Smith kind of moving around different sides now. He's lined up over here defensively. Whitaker in the backfield with Big J.
Singleton in the backfield.
Singleton in the backfield. Big J at fullback. Singleton again. Good tackle. Nice tackle. Vikings trying to get the ball. Number 11 for the Vikings. Great tackle. Cesar Ortiz.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 8. 7:40 left in the game.
Adjustment at halftime with the Vikings on the run. Now, of course, Cascade's not doing anything in the second half. They're trying to 8 o'clock, and here we come. Vikings have adjusted well, but you're only going to get 4 possessions second half this pace, and you've already used 2 of those.
Score from Shelbyville Central. Shelbyville 18, Stewart's Creek 14 is what we're showing. I don't know how much time that's left.
Waiting on the back judge once again. Starts play clock. There it goes. Handoff. Again, good tackle.
Slips in the backfield. Slips for you.
Jaden Moody with a nice tackle. Hey, and they're content to punt it. They'll take this clock down again. If I'm community, Jeff, I'm going to try to block a punt. I've got to do something.
You got to do something to change momentum. You've got to do something. You're going to have a big play. You got to have a big hitter. You got to have something to get yourself back in the game. You're 6:30 left in the game.
Once again, the coach tells him, calm down, take your time, wait on that back judge. Jake's coached a fine ball game tonight. We're going to call this a Ernie Cook and Sons 4th down punt right here, trying to get our sponsors mentioned as many times as we can. Timeout, Cascade.
I wondered how that got to be 18-14. I just got a score that says 17-14, which makes more sense to me with 9:17 left in the third. One thing about it, we're going to get finished in time to eat, and our producer, that's important. I mean, but our producer will be buying us something on the way back into Shelbyville.
We'll be having our show at 10:15 tonight, discussing the two games and other topics. Vikings trailing 19-0. I think community has probably got to sell out right here for this punt. I think they've got to do something to get it going.
Three scores they need in 6 minutes. It's going to be a tall order.
At this point, Cascade have to beat themselves. I believe that. No, they're set up for the return. They want to give Merle a chance.
Fumble. He fumbled the football.
By Cascade. Number 31 on the recovery, James Tony. Here he comes off the field, fired up. Big play. And, boys, if it could go wrong, it has.
Dan, sometimes it's just not your night. And
just under 6 minutes to go.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Cascade to take over with 1 first down in the second half and still have played most of the game, second half, in Vikings territory.
I can't wait to see time of possession for the game.
Cornersville up 63.
Not bad.
Not sure who they're playing. Doesn't matter.
I looked at their schedule, Dan, Cornersville, and I don't think they play a team the rest of the year with a winning record. I believe they'll win out.
I'm going to tell you right now, what I saw from Cornersville and what they're doing to teams around here, whoever plays them's got their hands full. You better know how to defend the wing tee.
Wouldn't you like to see Cornersville and Columbia Academy?
Yes.
I would like to see that. I'd pay to see that.
I know who I'd be for. You can believe that.
I promise y'all do too. 5:20 left in the game.
Tonight, Perry County.
Perry County.
Once again, Big Prince goes to the ball to center. Cascade in no hurry. Been a quick second half. Handoff, no, fake option.
Fake. Oh, that's what we've been calling for.
Option.
That's what we've been calling for.
Wendell Singleton with his 4th touchdown.
4.
That's going to make it 25. 25-0 with the extra point pending.
Dan, that was set up and set up and set up.
Boys, the hearts are flying here on Facebook Live for the champions.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't either,
but it looks. I thought your phone was broke.
Man, look at here. I mean, the hearts are pouring in from the viewers. Extra point by Chumbley. It's up. And it is dead in the middle. Your score, 25-0, Cascade.
26-0. 4:51 left in the game, boys. If I'm communities coach at this point, I'm looking to see who's still playing hard. You know, they still got 22 seniors, got a lot to play for. This is not a raging game anymore. But I'll tell you this. You're going to have to get back up in a hurry.
Well, here's the deal. Today starts 365 more of them that you've lost to your rival. That's just the way it is. And let me tell you something right here, Shelbyville, now. If Jake can score again, believe you me. Last year, the Vikings kind of scored a late one. And I'm sure that's still remembered. Chumley set to kick off. Smith on the return.
Gets the ball out to about the 32, 33. 34.
Cascade has had a spring in their step all night.
Came out and warmed up in a pouring down rain, and it didn't look like it was bothering them one bit. And they have played well.
They have. Boys, they are flying to the football.
Yes, sir.
Having fun at this point.
Nothing doing.
They're just flying to the ball and having fun.
Loss of 2. Second down and 12. Dan, good pass. Just right through his hands. 3rd and 12.
Trying to see if that's Gochi. He's usually as sure-handed a guy we got. 3rd and about 12 upcoming.
Well, sometimes it's hard when you're dealing with young people to figure it out. Setting up a screen.
Overthrew him. Alec, the receiver, I'm pretty sure, Alec Smith, the receiver, pretty sure that was meant for Luke Merrill.
4th down and 10.
Cascade might get that chance to put another one up there, Jeffro.
Well, 3:42 left in the game. I'd say they'll be content to just run.
Their front three have done a great job against the run. 3-man rush.
Yes, sir. That's how you square up and hit them.
Number 59, Sam Jones with a nice tackle. That'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Cascade.
About the 38.
I've got to believe that.
If I'm Jake, I'm thinking zeros across that time would look nice.
No, I guarantee you.
We kept calling for Hall, but I'm thinking Singleton may be the best bet.
Singleton has played well. Big Prince. And that big line up front. 8 on the line, foot to foot.
We've been calling for it for a long time. There goes Hall.
Pounding.
Down to the 25, 24-yard line.
They're looking to score again, boys. Trammell to Trice, touchdown, Shelbyville.
Shelbyville up 24-14. If you could tell us how much time is left, it'd be good. Less than 3 minutes here. Ball on the 25.
No hurry whatsoever.
You think Singleton wants that 5th touchdown?
Well, I think he's going to have the opportunity. By the way, that was an Ernie Cook and Sons first down.
We need to talk about our sponsors when we get a break here.
Absolutely. Once again, Hall, this time met. Vikings think they got a fumble. They did not. Our sponsors want timeout. Vikings, Bookkeeping Plus, who gave us a goodie bag up here tonight. And then Ernie Cook and Sons Motors, Ray's Body Shop, and Black and Blue Sports sponsors this live stream. We will do a Shelbyville Golden Eagle game coming up.
I'll tell you who else has done a good job tonight. Cascade's line. Because when you sit there and wait and wait
Absolutely.
and wait and wait, and I don't think they've had a penalty.
2 penalties all night.
And none on the line.
6:50 left in the third quarter, Shelbyville game.
Good night. We can go back over and watch the fourth quarter. And you know what we're waiting to hear from the concession stand? Half price hot dog. Yeah.
Yes, Mark Cartwright, we are live.
Hey, as early as this game's going to be over, they're selling food cheap somewhere, I promise. You don't think they save them for next week, do you?
Second and about 8. Handoff Hall. Pretty good job of tackling. Anthony Majors on a good job. Defenders there. Vikings taking timeouts.
Got
Such
one
a different
left.
game than last week, Jeff. We was playing Eagleville and put up 5 touchdowns, moved the ball all night. And tonight just got whipped in every phase, to be honest with you.
We came up in the booth, and the Cascade coaches who were on the other end of the booth, I said, you have to like this rain. And he just gave me a big smile and a high five.
Right.
And I didn't know he was going to like it this much, but I wouldn't play in anything but the rain from now on. I just wait until it started raining. I call somebody, come get them.
Cascade coaching staff has done an A-plus job tonight.
They had it
Gotta be
sketched
super proud of
out
those
just
kids.
like they wanted it.
I think it's going to boil down when you look at this tape of how Cascade started this game. Spring in their step, ready to play football. Third down upcoming. About 6, I would say.
Another good place to fake the ball up the middle.
Well, I'm telling you.
You watch how that end crashes down. If you could get around. He didn't do
Go
it.
back to Hall, no gain. Hall doing what you're supposed to do. Here's the whistle, quits. Jay Hall's a good kid. He's
kid.
as good a kid as you'll ever meet.
Community calls our final timeout. 2:02 left in the
What do you think here, Jeff? 4th and 5 upcoming. You're not going to punt this.
Oh, they're going to try to kick a field goal. I don't blame them. Give the kid a shot.
It's going to be about a 37-yarder.
About a 37-yarder.
If you're just joining us, 26-0 Cascade. 2:02 to go. Chumley about to line up and attempt about a 37-yarder.
He's got the leg for it.
Oh, he had plenty of distance last time. I got to feel like he's got a shot right in the middle of the field. I don't know if he got enough on it that time. Yeah, it had the distance, went over the fence, wide left.
Wide left.
It's going to be first down. I wish I could tell y'all what that text said, but
I would say it, but I want to be on the air after this. So,
Right.
But hey, it was funny.
Matt, it's an upset, but just because I would have thought community was favored. But I'll tell you, everybody that talked to me this week, I told them what was fixing to happen. That Cascade was going to play their best game because it's community. I wouldn't call it a huge upset when we're 1-100 against them, but it's probably listed as an upset. Did Merrill catch that?
He caught the ball.
Pass complete to Merrill up to about the 45. They've done a good job on Luke tonight.
I say Farm Credit first down for community.
Minute 47 left in the game. You know Cascade wants to shut out.
Oh, I don't know what they're going to call there. Cascade jumped, then we jumped. That could go either way.
That's coming,
They only our
Cascade.
third penalty of the night. It's going to be offsides on Cascade.
Bring up a 1st and 5.
They've even got more penalties than us. Jeffrey Taylor has commented and said community was favored by 12. I don't know where we got the line. I don't know if the ball's dried off or not, but this looks more like the community offense. Pass down to number 84.
Well, he needed to get out of bounds.
I think that was 84. They got gold numbers.
On White, 24.
White, 24. Then that was Gochi. By the way, we're not Vegas gold. We're supposed to be ugly yellow, but we do got C's on our helmets. But after tonight, probably never again. That's what he should have done all night, I feel like. He runs for a first down and gets out of bounds.
Minute 7 left on the clock.
I think community just wants to score at this point.
2nd and
I
1.
think Cascade would rather them not.
Yeah, you got to believe they want the shutout.
I can't see the clock.
Minute 7.
Minute and 7 to go.
2nd and 1.
I got to believe CJ was hurt in the first half. We have not seen him at all.
Trouble.
Throws it away. 3rd and 1.
They've had pressure on the quarterback all night, Cascade has.
But if you add the 7 yards from the shotgun, 3rd and 8 upcoming. Drop back to pass. This time pass is low. Incomplete is the call.
4th and 1.
4th and 1.
55 seconds.
Intended for Gochi. 4th down. 4th and 1 plus 7. 4th and 8.
Less than a minute.
Center. We're going to run it Tebow style, and I don't think he's getting there.
I don't think he got it. I don't think he
I
got
don't
it.
think he got there. Jumped up like he had a first down, but I don't think so, guys.
And now you got victory formation.
Boys, that's how it's going to wind up tonight. 26-0. Cascade over the Vikings. All they've got to do here is take a couple of knees and go collect the Battle of Bedford trophy, which is a It's a cowbell. Yes, here comes the victory formation.
Victory formation. Best play in football.
Now you just hope, Jeff, that
They act right.
we act right, we shake hands, and it looks like they are.
They're
Both
going to.
line.
There's
Both
nothing to
lines
be.
seem to be. Listen, I'm a community graduate, but I'm telling you, I would shake the coaching staff's hand from Cascade tonight on an excellent plan, and those kids that executed it.
Last snap.
That should do it,
Ball
shouldn't it,
game.
Jeffrey?
We'll count down the last 20.
There's nothing left to do but shake hands.
And boys, let me tell you something. This is not a fluke.
Absolutely not.
It's not anything that you can say except Cascade showed up and they hit community in the mouth. And good game plan.
Cascade came out from the first snap, took it to Unionville, and never let up. This thing here's over, boys. We got confetti on the field.
The Battle of Bedford.
Another Battle of the Bedford in the books. Cascade, your winner. 26.
26.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Doesn't need to be any extracurricular. We like to see that.
Good sportsmanship both sides.
Absolutely. I like to see Coach Tyre out there with his men.
Yes.
Coach Stream's going over to the end zone with his. Hey, guys, we want to hit our, you going to put it on us? Well, we'll do a little post game here.
Let's run over some stats. Compliments of Mr. Edmondson. Done a great
Is there a
job.
better kid than Hayden Edmondson? I don't think there's a better.
I promise you this. There's not a better kid than him in this booth tonight.
Hey, you know what he did to me one night?
What's that?
We were going to beat Cascade in a basketball game with about 4 seconds left, but he was on the other team. He hit it about half court to break my heart.
Well, isn't that the way it goes? All right. Cascade, top players. Wendell Singleton, no doubt, number 2. 148 rushing yards and 4 TDs. Community, quarterback Xander Monroe, 68 passing yards. Luke Merle, 27 rushing yards. Luke Merle, 25 receiving yards. Let's go over his team totals because I think it'll tell you a lot. Total plays, Cascade 55, Community 54.
That's
Total yards, Cascade 248, Community 130. Passing yards, Cascade 0, Community 68. So obviously rushing yards, 248 for Cascade, 62 for Community. First downs, 19 for Cascade, 20 for Community. Cascade, 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm holding this thing. I don't know why you're working. Okay.
Cascade had
Cascade
4.
had 4.
Community had 2.
Community had 2. Fumbles lost, 2 by Cascade, 1 from Community. Interceptions, Cascade throws 2. Community 1. Penalties, Cascade 3 for 20. Community 1 for 15. So a well played. I mean, it's a clean game. And scoring summary, and it won't be much different when I start reading this. First quarter, Cascade 1, kick good, 7-0. First quarter, Wendell Singleton, 38-yard run, kick missed. Cascade 13-0. Second quarter, Wendell Singleton, 12-yard run, 19-0. And then third quarter, Wendell Singleton, 12-yard run, kick good. So it's 26-0, and that's the final stats.
Thank you, Hayden.
And get a picture of those. Just get on the phone so we can talk about it later. And look, we're on the air.
Yes, you're live.
Man, that is more than I have sweat probably ever. I don't know. But
well, while they're taking that, we want to remind you at 10:15 here in about an hour from our secret location, we will be live. We want to once again thank those sponsors tonight, Bookkeeping Plus, and I'm telling you, look here. Bag.
We dropped it. Miss Carla, we're going to need another one of those.
Bookkeeping Plus.
A few things broke, but that's okay.
Ernie Cook and Sons Motors.
Hey, I bought a van from them one time, drove it 2,000 miles, and never changed oil. I'm not saying you should do that, but that's what I did.
Practice that. Ray's Body Shop. You ever had any work done at Ray's?
I went to Jamaica with Ray and Stacey. I mean, I didn't. We were there at the same time in the same resort.
I got you.
And they're very nice people. I'm just going to say that.
Black and Blue Sports, and I still say best camera on television right now, the best commercial.
Yeah, no doubt.
Deborah's right now.
But hey,
man, that store looks nice in there.
It is nice in there. They got a spinning wheel that's got all the different schools on it.
Wow.
It took me a long time to find. I was looking like for shelves and stuff.
Jeff, our sizes will be down towards the bottom.
I'm almost going to be honest with you. Our sizes weren't anywhere in the building, but I think they're working on it. And this is what Deborah said. She said, Jeff, I could get you a shirt, but it's going to take 2 weeks. And I don't know what that meant. I don't know if she was sewing it or what the deal.
Well, from the Yeti store.
Okay, Shelbyville Central, 24-14 over Stewart's Creek.
Is that a final?
That's not a final.
Not a final.
No, that's not final. I throw it about 100 times a game, so they're not
exactly
like us.
Right. Well, guys, we're going to sign off here and see you again in about an hour.
And before we do it, let's just say again, Cascade showed up to play this football game. Now, there's nothing else you can say.
I'm telling you right now, I thought they got off the bus ready to play. I think Jake and that entire coaching staff, what a plan they put together.
They did.
The rain helped for sure, but still.
You still got to execute it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a clean game on both sides. I mean, 4 penalties for the whole game.
Yes.
So.
And I tell you this, I just love the way they played that second half. They shortened that thing up.
Guarantee you.
You're up 19.
You know, like I say, community is not going to get but about 4 possessions.
Right.
In that second half. And if you don't score on those, you're in trouble. And I just got a text that said Webb, which has gone back to 8-man tonight, but I think next year they're going 11-on-11. They're up 39-8 after 3 quarters. So that's another good county win. So we are actually. Hey, do you think the hot dogs are cheap?
I got some pull.
We don't like the popcorn, but because it doesn't fill us much.
We're going to sign off. We'll mention these sponsors again at 10:15 several times. We thank y'all again, and we're going to sign off and see you in about an hour from our secret location.